Oh, obviously I'm already starting with my base on my face. I think I forgot to mention that, but you can probably tell. I am doing a fall holiday glam. I'm thinking more like, I don't know, I kind of want to do bronzy. Do I want to do brown or do I want to do like turkey inspired? Do I want to do cranberry? Do I want to do golden? I don't know. I'll probably do a few because holiday makeup is fun. I mean, really this makeup can be worn year round, any type of like glam. I love keeping simple tones, but just like adding some texture with some glitter and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. Let's jump in. Okay, so I saw this look somewhere and I don't remember where it was. I'll have to go find it, but it's in my mind now and I wanna recreate it. So it's like this smoky-ish brown, but not like too dark of a brown, and it's got some fun glitter to it. So it'll be like an easy elevated look. So I'm starting off with natural tan like I normally do, putting it all over the lid, up into the crease. I actually don't normally put it all over the lid, but that's where I'm doing it today. And then up into the crease. All right, next I'm going to mix Americano and Moca Java. I want like a mid-toned brown, and honestly, we don't really have one. Americano kind of is, but it's a little too warm for the look I'm going for. So I'm actually gonna mix it with Moca Java and see if I can create a color. All right, so I pretty much just did equal parts on this little powder lid. Let's see what this gives us. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's really pretty. So it's like not as warm as Moca Java. I still want to cool it off like a tiny bit. Maybe I'm gonna add just like a dot of Storm. Storm is like a cool toned, almost like purpley tan. And see what that does. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going for. Okay, I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can tell. So you see, that has much more of a cooler undertone versus that has a warmer undertone. This is a really good like example of bronzer versus contour as well. Okay, I'm taking a small, this is an E25 brush. I'm going to press it into the outer corner first. And then keep it close to the lash line and like slowly blend up. So I'm taking this on the lid, but I'm not just like going in hard with it. Like I wanna really build it up slowly. Even though it's not that dark, it's quite dark for my skin tone. And even just like the slightest difference in shades can make a difference, which I love. It makes it easy to do something smoky. I feel like people think smoky eye is like black, and it doesn't have to be. Like a smoky eye can just be anything that's just like slightly darker than what you're used to wearing, and also placing it more on the lid versus like just the outer corner. Okay, love that color. Senegence, can we please make this color? It's like the perfect combo between Rustic Brown and Moca Java. It's like right in between, but has like the slightest bit of warmth to it. Like enough warmth that it doesn't look gray, that it doesn't make you look dead. I just wish I could create colors. That would be like a dream, but then still sell them and do the makeup along with them. Okay, this is my natural tan brush, and I'm just going back and like blending the two edges together, making sure it all looks nice and good and seamless. I'm gonna need to remember this. It's a good shade. I'm gonna go in with Americano now and just darken the outer corners a little bit more. I could also use like garnet. No, that looks pretty. Look at that. Okay, I like that. I was gonna say I could also use garnet or mocha, no, or rustic brown too. Just like softly blending that outer edge and a little on the lower lash line. One of the things I love so much about Synogen's products is it's so easy to customize and create your own colors. So if you're looking for something very specific, like you can easily make it if you have a variety of shades. So I wanted like a yellowy, goldish, glittery shade, but not too yellow. I didn't want too coppery. I didn't have brown. I mean, ideally I would have used Moca Java glitter, but it's not available anymore. So I mixed right here. I don't know if you can even see it. I mixed glazed glitter and wind shimmer, these two shades, and came up with this gorgeous shade. So I'm gonna put this over top of, kind of like in the center on my lid. I personally like to keep the inner portion of my lid bright. Even with a smoky eye, I like to do a little pop of that inner brightness. It just helps keep my eyes looking bright and the shape that I like them to be, and not too closed off and dark. So anyway, I'm mixing equal parts, and I'm mixing them with a flat brush. I'm gonna press it carefully. So you can custom create your own colors, but then also the way that you layer them makes a really big difference too. So because I'm layering this over a darker shade, it's going to have like that kind of darker background to it. So it's not going to be super bright and intense and like yellowy and glittery. It's just gonna kind of pull like a really soft, kind of subtle glitter, but still has a little bit of that brightening effect that I want. But if I were to layer this over top of like a white shade or a bright pink shade or something along those lines, it would be much more intense. So that's something that's really fun too, is even with the same colors that you have, you can create a lot of different looks based on how you not only mix, but how you layer your colors as well. This just gives a little bit of that brightness with a few subtle sparkles that I'm looking for, nothing too crazy. All right, now I'm using Onyx Shadowsense for liner. And I'm going to use a little E30 pencil brush and kind of smudge it out. I want a bit of a smokier liner look today, not like a super strong, crisp one. So it kind of like blends into that outer corner a bit. All right, I'm gonna hop off real quick. I'm gonna finish up the look with just like my usual basics that I finish with, and then I'll be back on to show you the finished look. All right, so I did light concealer, light powder, mascara, primer, mascara. I did a little bit of snow on the inner corners, and I think I wanna add some of that wind shimmer that I mixed for like that subtle lid shade. I'm gonna add a little bit of that to my inner corners too. Yeah, that's cute and bright. And got a little bit of yellow in it. Now I need blush. I think I'm just gonna be simple and go with my like go-to Toasted Rose. And with this shade, it's like light and neutral enough that I can kind of just like rub it into the brush like that and not worry about it being like too pigmented. Ooh, you know what? I'm pretty sure this has some leftover Rose Dew blush in it. So it's like a little pinkier than just Toasted Rose, but I actually don't hate it. I actually like it a lot. That's really pretty. Okay, okay, we can roll with that. That looks good. It's just like neutral and pink, right? Okay, now all we need is a lip. That's like the biggest struggle for me, is figuring out what lip color I want to do. I'm gonna go for something a little bolder, a little darker. We're using Velvet Lipsense. I totally forget how pretty this color is. Oh, I forgot to do pencil liner. That'll never not be amazing. So cool. Okay, here is the finished look. All right, hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you try it out. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video.